Hey everybody, Justin Cena here. I'm making this video about one of my most popular and most profitable parts of e-commerce, my favorite part of e-commerce, scaling. And if you don't know what scaling is, it's basically the idea that when you have something that works, you want to do more of what's working. Okay, that's the most general definition of scaling ever. In the e-commerce space, scaling basically means when you have a product that's working, let's say you're running ads to it, you want to spend more on those ads. You want to create more ads that are similar. You want to show the product to more similar people that are already buying. So scaling, I always say, is your reward. Scaling is the best part of the business. Scaling is like going into Wall Street and investing, but basically being from the future, right? Saying I have 20/20 hindsight and say, okay, Apple is at whatever it is now, but in 2005 it was 5,000% lower. That's when you invest, right? It's like saying that you have the hindsight to know what's working and what's not, because with scaling, you're reacting and then spending more or attracting more customers or doing more marketing or launching more product, whatever it is that's working, you're going to do more of based on data. And we all know data is king in e-commerce. I'm going to give you a couple different examples of scaling, but just overall, understand that scaling is your reward. You want to be scaling. You want to get to a point where you could see, let's say, your ad spend or your traffic to your website increase just like the graph on the screen right here, just a straight up graph, right? Let's say you're starting at the beginning, you start to see some good data, you start to see that you're making some money, you want to start to recreate and extrapolate on what's going on. You want to scale your business, scale your efforts, and I'm going to give you a couple different examples of exactly how to do that. But again, scaling is a good thing. And I say that because a lot of people are scared to scale, and scaling doesn't only mean spending money. I'm going to show you a couple different examples where it could just mean adapting your strategy a little bit, or maybe refocusing your efforts in some different places, or maybe attracting existing customers rather than going after new ones. Scaling can mean a lot of different things. Just remember, it's always a good thing. So let's talk about two different ways to scale. Okay, number one would be, let's say, scaling by budget or scaling by spending more money. Okay, so for example, let's say you have some Facebook ads that are really working well, right? You're running some ads to a canvas print or a t-shirt, and let's say you're at $5, $10, $15, $20 a day. You say, okay, this is working, I'm making money, I want to show it to more similar people, right? Remember, scaling 101 says when you have something that works, show it to more similar people. So you have an ad that's working, it's showing it to people that are liking it, why don't you show it to more people? One example could just be spending more money on that ad, increasing the budget, or maybe creating more ad sets, or maybe scaling to similar people internationally, or scaling to different placements, or scaling by price point where you increase the price a little bit. All these different ways that you can scale that have to do with money. Okay, and put money in, hopefully you get more money out. And definitely one of the easiest, most straightforward ways to scale is scaling your ads. So that's one way. Another way would be, instead of going to get more customers, nurturing your existing customers. And this is without a doubt a fact in every business that involves any type of customer, not just e-commerce. When you have a customer that has already taken their credit card out or signed a contract with you or done business with you in some way, they're way more likely to work with you again, to pay you again, to buy from you again. So you could be acquiring a customer. Let's say it costs you $10 to acquire a customer. Once you've acquired that customer, you might be able to go and get them again for only $1 or $2 of ad spend, or maybe just an email, or maybe a text, or maybe a specific offer, right? You get the idea, where we want to nurture existing customers and have them come back. We want to increase our average order value. And more importantly, we want to increase our customer lifetime value, right? How much money are we going to make from a specific customer over their life, right? Not just on their first visit, not just on the first time that they buy. How do we get them to come back? And the best part about this is this doesn't involve more ad spend, right? We could do any type of offer to our existing customers, let's say through a text message, through some type of bundle, through an email, through maybe a private group, right? Where you just go ahead and show them an offer and already know that they're interested in what you're doing because they've been a customer of yours before. So it's super, super powerful. And a lot of people don't really think about this when they think about scaling. They just think about putting more money out of pocket. But how about scaling your efforts to go after those existing customers because they convert at such a high level? So when it comes to that second bucket of scaling, really under the idea of activating your existing customers, making more money from your traffic, basically just selling more, really the most effective way, the most straightforward way to do that is to create product bundles. And when it comes to creating product bundles, Bundle Builder is absolutely the choice. I highly recommend it. I use it myself. You see there's 4.7 out of 5-star review over here. And it literally says, super straightforward, increase your sales with custom product bundles. And I'm going to go over kind of why this is the best option. But really, the most important thing that everyone needs to see, this is what turned me on when I first saw it. At this point now, they're at $9.5 million in sales from Shopify stores that are using Bundle Builder to create these product bundles. And really, it's kind of broken down over here in their main section. And I'll show you a real specific example as well. But you're talking about the idea that you're going to be able to sell more faster. You can basically create these bundles so you're going to be able to, effectively for you, make more money per sale. It's about increasing average order value. It's about increasing customer lifetime value. It's about getting your customers to spend more. It's about when you make a sale, it's going to be multiple products rather than one, and effectively making you more money on the same traffic with the same amount of customers. So it's really the idea that, it's a scaling method. You have products that are in demand, right? Let's bundle them together and kind of make this product bundle that's going to make us all a lot more money. So obviously that's kind of the straightforward reason why you're going to use Bundle Builder, why you're going to do product bundles in the first place. You want to have a higher ticket value, right? You want to sell more, make more money per sale. Now, there's pretty much total flexibility with Bundle Builder. You get to make all the rules. You could either do a fixed price or percentage discount. You could do no discount if you want, right? You keep total control over what's basically going on. You can set minimums, maximums on the spending limits. You have all the control. So basically you'll always be, not only aware, but in control of the margins that you're going to get, how much money you're going to make with each sale, right? And you can't scale. I said earlier, right? Data dictates how and when to scale, right? This is going to help you out by really letting you control based on the data that you want to see. So really create after just one click, super easy to use app, right? I mean, you can install the app. You see the link below this video. Install the app. You're never going to look at code. You'll just be able to get these bundles going. You're really within a couple of minutes of installing the app. So super straightforward. You see that's just got a super high 4.7 out of 5-star review. So trusted, and again, close to $10 million, right? Close to $10 million in sales. So that's in June 2019. So I want to show you a real specific example of a bundle builder. And, this can work, by the way, this can work for any type of e-commerce, right? Let's just have an example. Let's say you're doing print on demand and you have a really popular design, right? Let's say it's a funny design in the cat niche, right? You have a cat shirt and it says something like, check me out, and it's spelled, MEOWT, and it's got a great design, right? And you've been selling t-shirts like that, and you think, okay, well, if people like buying t-shirts with this design, maybe they also want to have it as a hoodie and as a hat and as a cell phone case. And now all of a sudden you have this bundle for check me out lovers who want to have the design on all 4 different products. And of course, that's going to be, of course the margins will be a little bit different, but about 4 times, if not more, the amount of money that you're going to make than if you had just sold one of the product, right? It's obvious, would you rather sell 4 of a product or 1 of a product at a time? Of course, everyone's going to say 4 because you just want to simply make more money. So print on demand, that's the ASAP example that you could be using. If you have a hot design, bundle that up into different POD products. They just came out with a new feature. This is really something, pretty new, at least at the time of this video. But basically the idea of bundling or bundling shown as multiple products. And really, this is the idea here for print on demand people. This is something that you're, if you're installing this new, you're just this is just part of the feature, but this is a new feature as of right now, and it's super important for fulfillment apps, right? And that speaks to everyone who's doing drop shipping with Oberlo or Dropify, or anyone doing print on demand with any print on demand company. It's super important that we have bundles, and you see the screenshot of the order separated in line by line item, right? Line by line item. These are one order, but 4 product types, and the most important part is that this will work with any print-on-demand app or any drop-shipping app. It doesn't matter which one you use, it's going to work because it simply treats each product as an individual line item, which means they could each get sent. You see they each have their own price as opposed to just one combined price, right? So even though it's part of a bundle, it's still individual items, which means it can go directly into your print-on-demand app, into your dropship app, and there's not going to be any need for any issue. And this is one of the few bundling apps that allows for this without any type of manual configuration. So super huge feature that they added here. It's just going to make your life a lot easier. So I highly recommend Bundle Builder. 4.7 out of 5 stars. It's only $25 a month. You get a 14-day free trial. And again, as of June 2019, $9.5 million in sales from Bundle Builder. So I have Bundle Builder installed. I use it. I recommend it. I want you to at least check it out. You get a 14-day free trial. You see the link right below this video. And most importantly, I hope this video and I hope these product bundles help you make some money, and I'll talk to you real soon. Thanks.